Hey folks, let me introduce you to my son. This is Craig Bryan. He's visited with us during the Christmas holidays, and I wanted to introduce Craig to the Roving Blue products. Some of you have already seen me using these, and Craig does a lot of camping out in the desert, so this is something that I think that would come in handy for Craig. What we've got and what we're going to start with today, and I've got a new product that I'm going to introduce you to also, but we have got some creek water right here. There's a creek right across the street, walked over there, and it's just regular creek water. You can see it's got gunk and everything in it.
It's got some algae in there.
Yeah, there's algae growing in there, and got a piece of algae here that we got off of the creek bank. That is the Muckalee Creek across the street. So what we've got a system here, Roving Blue, that cleans water, but it makes water that you can clean with. It's more powerful.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's more powerful than sanitized chemicals that you buy off the store shelf. It's more powerful than chlorine. Ozonated water will clean bacteria like you wouldn't believe. It's a lot safer than using chemicals. And this is just ozone and just regular tap water.
Well, let's drink some of it.
Oh, well, first we need to ozonate it. And what I've got here, I've got the GO3. And this is a deal here that emits ozone. And before we actually drink it, we're going to filter some of this. And I'm just using an old coffee pot here and a coffee pot filter because there's trash and different things. And we'll show you all of the trash that we're catching in this filter. And there's a lot of it in there. Like I say, we just went across the street, dipped up some water out of there, and like I say, you can see this is creek water.
Out of the Muckalee Creek. You can hear some famous country musicians sing about that.
Yeah, Muckalee Creek water.
That's probably enough there.
I think that's plenty.
Let me see here if I can get one of these cameras over here and get y'all a little better view of that.
It's still trying to drain all the water out. You can see that, all the debris and stuff. Like I say, this is ozone in the water. When you ozonate the water, what it does creates ozone, which kills bacteria, funguses, algae, things like that. And you can see there's just hunks of stuff. And right now, what we're going to do, we filtered that out, and I guess we need to pour this out. So we'll pour that out, and we're going to ozonate the water now and make it drinkable. And in the end, we're going to show you another product that would really work. There's still some discoloration to it, so we're just going to pour all this water in there. There's no trash left in it. We got that with that coffee filter. Screw the top down on here. Tap the on button and it starts flashing green. Then you tap it one more time and it starts turning blue. And this will go for about 2 to 3 minutes. So it's going to take a couple minutes to get through with this. But since it's not a full liter of water, we can probably cut this in half. So we've also got an item here, the Ozopod 10. We'll talk about this briefly while we're ozoning this water. And as you can see, Craig, you can see bubbles forming in there. It's activating the ozone, and that ozone is what's killing all the germs, the bacteria. There's all kind of things that this will take care of.
Now you said earlier that you can clean with this water?
Yes, you can clean vegetables. Listen, and that's what I'm going to show you with this. You clean chicken on your kitchen counter or your cutting board, and normally after you clean chicken, you get your Clorox, bleach, or some sanitizer. You spray these chemicals on there, and it sanitizes it. Well, you're doing it with chemicals. With this, you're just doing it with water because it's water that has been treated. And now you can treat your countertop, your cutting boards, whatever, with the ozone. And that's going to kill those germs and bacteria that's on it. But this is an OPOD 10. This is a really neat deal. In California, we get a lot of fruits, vegetables, all kinds of stuff in California. And you got people out there all day long in the fields picking fruits, vegetables, whatever. It's not a 5-star hotel out there. There's no facilities. Then you've got all these workers out there that are picking these vegetables. Who knows where their hands have been? With this, you take your vegetables, put them in your sink, put water in your sink, put this down in the bottom, plug it into the wall, and you create ozone with this. It kills all the germs, bacteria, feces, whatever happens to be in those vegetables. And when I say there's germs on those vegetables, how many of you have ever been to the grocery store? You walk over there to the fruits and vegetables, and there's grapes over there. Man, those grapes look really, really good. I have done this. 2 or 3 hours later, we're back at home, and guess what? I got to go I have to go do one of them, number 2, a constitutional. And it's from the germs that are on those grapes. You put your vegetables in here, your lettuce. We've done this with broccoli, lettuce, grapes. Put it in a sink for about 5 or 10 minutes. Create ozone in that water, take it out. Shake the vegetables off and cook them like you normally would. Everything's just going to be fine then. You kill those germs. You're not going to get sick from Giardia or anything like that. Salmonella, yes. There's so many of those germs out there. There are too many to mention. But now the ozone has completed its cycle and it's flashing green now, letting you know that it's ready. So, and it's not bubbling inside anymore. So we're going to take this off, and now we're going to do a little taste testing. We're going to taste the Muckalee Creek water. Craig's going to get us a glass. I had a couple of glasses somewhere, I thought. The small glasses right there in the sink.
All right, here we go.
Yes. Little cocktail glasses, y'all. Let's pour us a little ozonated water.
Doesn't have a smell to it.
Cheers.
Doesn't even have a bad taste to it.
No, it doesn't. And I swallowed wrong.
Tastes good to me, man. That's some high quality H2O.
So, hey, if you're interested, check them out at Roving Blue. Excuse me, y'all. I swallowed wrong. Go over to Roving Blue, use the promo code BigAl15. They'll give you a 15% off any order, any size order that you make. These would make a great Christmas gift. Get 1 or 2 of them, pass them along to your family members. They also have an O pen. Let me show you the O pen. This is if you're out traveling. If you're out traveling and you're in a hotel or something, you want a glass of water, they have an O pen. You can fire this O pen up. This is you can charge this with your cell phone charger. You fire it up, stick it in the water, and it's going to start bubbling, boiling, not boiling, but bubbling, and that's creating ozone in it. You can also stir it around. This is a 45-second deal here. 45 seconds for clear water. You can't beat that. If it's iffy, you don't know about the water, this is the way to go. And you know you don't like the taste of hotel water, so ozone it. It takes that flavor, that off flavor out of that water. And also, do we want to go into this type pen here?
Yeah.
What we have here, Craig, show them what that looks like.
Well,
this is a Fortifilter. This is the smallest, lightest water ultra filter ever made. It's real easy. This is say you're out and you're in dire situation. You find standing water. Craig's actually drinking it now. You find some stagnated water. You're afraid to drink that. This makes it safe to drink. You can after you ozonate the water with the ozone. This is a final test. It has a filter in it, and what Craig's doing now, he has sucked water in through it, and after he drinks from it, he blows into it, and it blows the water in there out, which increases the life of this filter. But if you have any doubts with really seriously contaminated water, this is your go-to here after you use the Roving Blue, the GO3 like we used here, or this item here for your fruits and vegetables. So, Craig, have you got any questions or any thoughts, concerns?
Well, you know, it's pretty simple here. You get your contaminated water or the water source that you were able to find while you're out camping or whatever the case may be, and then you want to hit it with the ozone, and then after that you're able to drink the stuff after it goes through its couple cycles. But then also you've got this to where if you hit it with that last chance, if there's fungus or algae in it, you can hit it with this and you can drink it, you know, if you're in real emergency.
Right.
That's what that one's for. But then this one right here, the one you plug into the wall, you just throw it down in the sink. It's not like the blow dryer. It ain't gonna electrocute you.
That's
it's
right.
gonna ozone that water, and then you can put your fruits and vegetables in that water. It cleans them. So I mean, not only about the germs that could be on them from the grocery store or the field, but then you also have pesticides and fertilizers and stuff from the farms that have gone out there. So that's gonna clean all that stuff off. But not only that, if you purify that water in the sink, bottle it up and spray it on the counters and wipe down after you've cooked dinner or before you cook dinner to clean up your countertops and around your house, your mirror and whatnot, things like that. So 3 good products from Roving Blue. Check them out. These things are going to work for you all throughout the year, no matter what season or what holiday. They make a great gift, or it'd be nice just to have one in your vehicle at your house for safety, emergency reasons.
And they are rechargeable. You can actually get a solar charger for these items. So that's one of those things that if you're out in the desert like Craig is, there's no electricity out there, you need to charge up your O-Pen or your GO3 purifier here, you can do it with the sun's power.
Well,
so,
you know, I'm going to tell you one thing that I like about it. I have in my truck that I take overlanding, I've got a 13.1 gallon tank in the bed of my truck that holds water that I can use while I'm out camping. It is in a water safe, food safe container. They advertise it as that, but I have washed this 13-gallon tank out with baking soda, with soap, water, Clorox, I've tried to clean this thing to get that plastic bottle taste out of it, and I can't do it. So I'm kind of excited to see what this does with that, because you know, I can have all of that water in there and then be able to treat it and drink it as I need. But then if I need to use water for something, I don't have to worry about that.
Craig, it's funny that you say that. Let me introduce you to what I did. Went on a camping trip a month or so ago, and we have a camper. And you know, every year, a couple times a year, you like to sanitize your fresh water tank in your camper. This is what I did this year. It's been a year since I sanitized it. I took this item right here and took a food grade 5-gallon container, 5-gallon bucket, a potable water tank, and I'd put 5 gallons of water in it, and I would run the ozone through it. I drained my tank on my camper. I ozonated 5 gallons of water, and I have a special pump where I can pump it out of that into the camper. I did 15 gallons that way, and cleaned, sanitized the inside of my fresh water tank on my camper. It makes you, normally you don't want to drink the water in your camper. You'll buy gallons of water, take with you. This way you could drink the water that's in your camper. You don't brush your teeth. You don't have to have a bottle of water. The tank has been sanitized. So that would be another deal for you, especially with your tank like you were talking about.
What we could do is fill it up with some of that water, and by the time I drive cross country with it shaking in the thing, when I get home, drain it, and then I'd have a clean tank.
And you know, you wouldn't have to drive that far, because at the time the water's introduced in there and you do shake it around, slosh it around, if that tank's full, it's going to be sanitizing it. It'll sanitize it in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way ozone works. It's real quick. With the O-Pen, 45 seconds is all you need. Larger quantities of water call for bigger guns. And they actually, Roving Blue, they have one that's larger than this, that you can do lots of water at one time. So, hey, if you camp, if you travel, if you have doubts about your water, hey, Roving Blue has a solution for you. Check them out, rovingblue.com, and don't forget to use that promo code, Big Al, all caps, 15. Y'all check them out, get you a 15% discount, and we thank you for joining us today. Craig, I'm sure you're going to do something when next time you go to the desert. We got to get you hooked up with Roving Blue so you can be safe out there with your camping and cross country stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some Roving Blue products, or we can get some stuff out there and we can see what's going on the West Coast.
A lot of folks camp out in that desert. This is perfect for them. So, hey, thank y'all for joining us today, and y'all have a good weekend, and we'll be back later with some new products from Roving Blue.